know why the game helps you.
I don't know either. It's on my side. It's the politician that fights for me, the little man. Not the big corporations in Washington, but me, the little man. I'm actually like a 3-foot tall man. That's why I'm the little man.
I know.
It's
I know your belt
yeah.
buckle height.
It doesn't... Yeah. My mouth is dick height. Some say I've been ergonomically designed for the white man's pleasure. Anyway.
His head is also flat, so you can rest a beer on it.
Yeah, it's flat. It basically, my head is like the Titanite demon, where it's just a flat slab with runic inscriptions on it.
Bye, sweet boy.
I'm bringing him back. This is the sweet boy grinding episode. Didn't you know?
Wait, you're grinding him?
Yeah, I'm grinding up against this dog.
I really wish you would do this kind of shit off camera.
No, I am actually gonna grind him off camera. I just, as soon as he got poisoned, I was like, well, I'll basically just, like, get another battle in and then return back before I make another push.
I hope you know how long you've been on this fucking route.
Probably about half an hour.
Alright, so long as you know.
I don't know, I'd have to check how long we've been recording. I saw something for a second that made me have a short heart attack. But it is okay. Everything is alright.
Was it your bleeding mother in the corner, begging for help?
No, she usually crawls up my thigh with a knife between her teeth. If you're not fit, you could have a rough time in critical situations. Yeah, it's true.
Dude, I like the Pokemon Rangers.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Pokemon Ranger?
No. No, the only, like, non-main series Pokemon game I've ever played is XD. And then some of Coliseum, but I didn't own it.
So, Pokemon Ranger was pretty okay, but it kind of requires having a DS. So
I have a
we won't
DS.
really... Yes, I was just saying we aren't gonna play it for...
Yeah, not until we have sophisticated capture software.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, the DS emulator is actually really good.
Yeah, but do you really want to be drawing circles?
You know, that's a fair question. That's a very fair question.
But Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, specifically Explorers of Time, Space, and Sky, those are actually really solid.
I've always been mildly interested in checking out the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. I'm not all that into the idea of playing as a Pokemon, but the fact that it's, like, not really a Pokemon game and it's more of, like, a weird dungeon crawler, that seems interesting to me.
Like, the games are actually, like,
I think Pokemon is one of those game series where the setting itself and the concept is interesting enough that you can do non-main series games with it.
Yeah.
Like, there is enough... People care about the Pokemon universe enough that they would play, like, a Pokemon RTS.
Yeah.
In fact, there is a Pokemon turn-based strategy game, and it's pretty dope.
I hate to break it to you.
Yeah?
The main series games are turn-based strategy.
We are not having this fucking discussion, Nicholas. Not in front of the children.
It's turn-based and it has strategy. I don't understand your problem.
Ugh. So is the original Final Fantasy a turn-based strategy game?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah. It's an RTS. No, not an RTS.
Is the original Dragon Quest a turn-based strategy?
Fuck if I know, but yes.
Fuck if I know, but yes. There's a Nick answer.
Get me out! The beeping, it haunts my nightmares!
Unless it's my opinion, in which case it's right.
Everything is turn-based strategy, dude.
Dark Souls is turn-based strategy if you play it on a bad enough connection.
No, like every second is its own turn.
Yeah, dude.
And if you don't do anything on that turn, it just passes.
Even though we're not going to get into this fucking debate, I should at least give an overview of what we're talking about so this isn't completely lost on the people at home. So, I have perhaps a more abstract definition of game genres than either Nick or our mutual friend Reese. And they both lose their collective minds anytime I misgenre a game.
Okay, so my problem is, I want the stealth genre to mean something, okay? Because we haven't had a true stealth game in fucking forever.
Basically, what your and Reese's viewpoints is something having elements of a genre does not mean it's a game in that genre. And I kind of agree with that. My contention is, when you're arbiting a genre, when you're playing the arbiter of a genre, you have to very specifically define what makes something that genre and not that genre. And just by the nature of doing that, you are almost 100% guaranteed to contradict yourself at some point. Like, cause you say that for something to be a part of a genre, you would generally say that it can't just have the gameplay of a genre, it has to also employ the sort of tropes of that genre. For example, an RPG is not just RPG stats, it also needs to have, like, meaningful choices you can make.
Yeah.
So, in your own definition, you wouldn't really call Pokemon an RPG.
No. It's a turn-based strategy game.
And I vehemently disagree with that.
What? Come on, this is Civ 5, same game, right?
It isn't, though.
Yeah, they are. They're both turn-based strategy with pixels and worlds and.
I'm trying to even remember what the original game that I made the crime of misgenrifying it to start this argument.
Oh no, I was just bitching about how Assassin's Creed isn't stealth, and I'm tired of people calling it stealth.
I would say that the series has gotten less stealth as it went along. I do think I would call the first game at least a stealth game.
Oh yeah, the first 1, 2.
The problem is it became an amorphous blob.
Yeah, I mean that isn't like okay. So one thing that has always irritated me is when a game has like, oh, it's a stealth mission. Like, it even annoyed me when I love the Halo series to death, but it annoyed me when the Halo series did it. Like, there was, like, a stealth mission.
Alright, so
and it was like...
Yeah, and the thing is, again, I can get where you're coming from. Like, Breath of the Wild has stealth missions and a built-in stealth system, but I'm not going to call it a stealth game.
Yeah.
The difference is, when you play the hard arbitration on that, you will have to, like, make some weird concessions. Which, again, if you're going to define an RPG not as a system of gameplay, but instead as it has to contain that system of gameplay and meaningful story choices, you're going to get a lot of weird categorizations.
I don't know why you went that way.
I didn't realize it went backwards.
You went backwards.
Yeah, I know that now.
Am I helpful?
You sure are. Because I generally, I'm of the opinion that, like, there's very few games that are just one genre, and basically every game is some combination of genres. So ultimately, trying to arbitrate genre is kind of pointless. I think to a certain extent you're welcome to, and again,
There's a
I agree
trainer
with...
there. Oh, shit, there isn't.
I agree with something being an amorphous mass not making it that genre. I completely agree with that. However, saying that it is 100% not that genre just because it has other genres, I disagree with. I think the newer Assassin's Creed games, I wouldn't call them stealth as a genre, but I would say that there is a stealth game in them. Just like there's a stealth game in Breath of the Wild, but it's not what Breath of the Wild's, like, main sort of genre is.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even sure there is a game in the new Assassin's Creed. Boom!
There's certainly a statue's penis that you can climb on. Have you seen those clips?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good for a laugh the first time. It's gotten old real quick.